The ship's gone. The princess got kidnapped. I don't care. Why could she have betrayed me? I don't know. Are you Kuja or Zidane? Like, they're not showing your face, so I think you're Zidane. Only if I believe. Sure. The sun lends me no ear. Yeah, yada yada yada. I cannot read these. Like, that is way too fast. Okay, there we go. Bring my beloved dog to me. Okay, that's the name. Sure. It is the name. Alright, she's back. And apparently Stainer and Beatrix, yeah, they're still here. Dude, I really wish the game would actually make, like, let me play as Beatrix. Beatrix is really cool. Her skills are really fun too. She's actually like a very good sword attacker, and she can heal too. She's like a better version of Freya, yeah. Like, you can only play as her during that one small section of the game when you're escaping the castle. Isn't that the Garnet thing? Like, people are gonna die for that necklace. Alright, there's a bunch of little VVs. How did you survive? I didn't have a choice. I had to live. I want to come home to you. So, I sung your song. Our song. Is this New Alexandria? Is this still a giant Eidolon that you can summon? This is the theater ship, right? Is the implication Dagger just left Alexandria and went on the theater ship, which is a thing? I think it is. Also, I guess Vivi could have made, like, but isn't Black Mage made with mists? Like, Vivi made kids? Like, actually, like, created children on his own, like, using mist? Or... I don't understand the implication of that. The end. Is it stuck here? Can I talk? I think I can. Yeah, I am going to give my quick review of this game. I did enjoy this game. Like I said, I am sorry that it took me like 2 years to actually finish the game. Yeah, this is my... I played 4 Final Fantasy games in total. This is my 3rd favorite. It's not saying this is a bad game. My favorite is Final Fantasy 12. The second one is 10 and 10-2. Then is this one. Then the third one is the Final Fantasy 3 on DS. What I'm trying to say is, I think Final Fantasy is a franchise that it gets better with every new installment, which is a lot more than I can say about some of the other like more popular franchise out there than Final Fantasy. So I did enjoy this game. I did enjoy the story, the message. The combat is fine once you get used to it, but some part of this game is actually showing its age. I've been like spoiled by modern game design. When you go into a shop and you want to sell your item and equipment, you don't know what the equipment is, or like if you are already done with the equipment, you can only like go back to the item, check if you are done like learning every trait of the every skill from that item, then like go back to the shop and try to sell it. It's really annoying. Every enemy in this game has instant kill move, and there's really no good way of giving you back MP. I learned from a friend that you can use a 10 to recover MP, but the game never actually tells you that. At least I don't think. Again, it's been 2 years. But yeah, that's really annoying. I do like the message about this game, where like you understand once you get into the story, you understand that like the core member, Dagger, Zidane, and Vivi, they are not who they think they are, or they're not who they're meant supposed to be. Like Dagger was not actually the princess. She was adopted. She used to be a summoner, and she used to be like from a summoner village. And Zidane and Vivi were made to cause chaos, to be an instrument of war. And even like Stainer I didn't really like Stainer from the big start, but once Stainer decided to go up against the Queen, I enjoyed his character arc more. Yeah, the main 4 that I decided to use all have like stories similar to, like, they're not who they're supposed to be, and like defying their destiny and fate. But that goes back to like the second half, like the problem I have with this game. The other 4, Armorant, Freya, Quina, and Echo, they don't share that message. Their like messages all over the place. Freya and Echo seems fine. They tied into the main story. Like Kuja, Freya wants to take down Kuja she wants to find the prince who was her lover, and Echo was the same village, or was from the same village where Dagger was from. That's fine. Quina seems very tacked on. Like, she doesn't really add anything to the story. Neither does Emerald. All Emerald adds to the story is like one flashback saying how great Zidane was, how smart Zidane was, and like he was never on board with the whole team thing. Like, and he actually leaves the team. I was like, yeah, maybe he's gonna come back as like a mini boss. We have to beat him to get him back, make him realize he's back. But no, he actually like tripped and fell, maybe like broke his leg. That's why he can't stand up. And Zidane saved him again, and he's all into like friends and he's all into friendship. Like that's really weird. And Quina is just, I don't know what they're doing with Quina. Like, he just appeared. He's a blue mage, so he gets skills from the enemy, but he just appears and reappears at will, and it's really annoying to use him. Also, yeah, that goes into another thing. The game at certain points wants you to use a certain party setup, and it doesn't really give you a choice, to the point where they will just randomly take out your party member out of nowhere and returns them to you out of nowhere. And with a game like this, I really want to experiment with the party setup. And if you're going to take away my party member, that's real, and like make me go through a part of the game which a certain party member that I don't want to use, and that really detract from the game experience. Also, when they come back, they don't level catch up on your level. Like Xenoblade 1 and 3, I had some problems with Xenoblade 1, but like one thing I love about that game is like every time you get a new party member or you get a party member back, at some point if they left, they catch up to whatever your level is at, like your current party level is at, which is really cool. But this game doesn't, and I remember that's why I had to stick with Stainer, Vivi, Dagger, and Zidane. One thing is that like Stainer is good with the magical sword, and since Blue Mage can't learn any of the elemental magic, which is weird because Blue Mage is a mage and the monster definitely uses elemental attack on you, you assume he can eat some monster and get like an elemental attack. If he can learn an elemental attack, I would have swapped Vivi out for Quina. But that's another thing. And I remember having Freya back, and she is like 5 levels, not 5 levels, I think 8 levels below where my current party is at. And I am running into enemies that's 20 levels higher than me. Like 15 to 20 levels higher than my party. So there's no way I was going to, like, so yeah, I have 2 options. Either I swap in Freya and I think by that point I either have the airship or I just have a ship. So either I take the ship and go to a lower level area just to catch Freya up on levels, or I can just not use her and use another character that's like at least will give me some sort of a chance on fighting a like enemy that's 15 levels higher than me. So that's kind of annoying, and by the end I really didn't want to use, I used the party that I really didn't want to use. My ideal party is Zidane, Dagger, Quina, and also either Armorant or Freya, because I think Armorant Freya has a more fun playstyle than Stainer. I wanted to try Armorant's throwing thing, and I like the Dragon Knight as a class. I just love the Dragon Knight as a class in Final Fantasy, and I wanted to use Freya. And Freya is, like I said, I don't hate Stainer by the end of the game. I hated him at the start, but I still think Freya is a better character than him. Also, I wanted to use Beatrix. But yeah, that's fine. So yeah, this game has some issues. I do want to see this game get like a remake, like what they're doing with Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, if they remake this game, I definitely would be interested. Alright, I think that's all I have to say. I know I said a lot of negative things, but all in all, I think this is a good game. But the final boss is, I'm gonna single the final boss out. The final boss is a really, really, really disappointing boss. Kuja was more interesting than him. He does a lot of like big attacks. Also, his Grand Cross attack, which just instant kills 2 of your party members and instant kill at least 1 party member and leave the rest with like some kind of status, was a super interesting move. I guess I'll say. But like he died really, really fast. Honestly, I will be honest. When he went like, why are you fighting? Why do you deny your fate or whatever? I thought, oh, okay, maybe he's gonna go to. I genuinely thought. I think I even said it on stream. I said like, yeah, maybe, hopefully he's like 1/3 of the way there. But no, he just died. And I think Kuja's last fight lasted twice as long as his did. I'm pretty sure. and he at most killed 2 of my party members at once. And I think he left Vivi berserk, so Vivi can't revive. So Zidane revived Dagger. Dagger revived Stainer. Stainer was in a trance. Stainer hit him once and he died. Like, that's okay. Yeah, the final fight is kind of disappointing, but I stand by. I like his design the most out of all the Final Fantasy bosses. I like his design the most. But yeah, if I have to give this game a score, I'll give it 7 out of 10. It's not bad. It's definitely not as good as Final Fantasy 12 or 10. I have said that before, but yeah. It is better than Final Fantasy VIII Remake on the DS, though. I do want to play more Final Fantasy games, but probably not on this channel anymore. I'll probably play more on my own time. Alright. I did not think I was going to finish both of my two out of my 3 playthrough on this week. I finished Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hope's Black Eagle playthrough yesterday. And now I finished Final Fantasy IX. So I have to find 2 more games to stream starting next week. I think I already know which one of them. I think I'll stream Digimon's Story Cyber Sleuths. I'll use that to replace Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. And I need to find another short game to replace this one. And because in January, I will be streaming whenever Fire Emblem Engage comes out. I think January 20th. Whenever Fire Emblem Engage comes out, I'm gonna play that the day 1. So I think I'll stream another, like, not very long game. And after I'm done with the whatever I'm gonna stream next, I will just go for the Persona 5 Royal Blind playthrough and the Digimon Story Cyber Sleuths. I just go for 2 games until Fire Emblem Engage comes out, and then I'll stream that to do like another 3-game stream. All right, that's it for now. If you like this playthrough, if you're watching this on Twitch and like this playthrough, follow the channel if you want to. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a like, subscribe, comment if you want to. If you want to watch it live on Twitch, I'll leave the channel link down in the descriptions. Alright, see you guys all next time. Goodbye.